I was planning to make a video about my new YouTube ads campaign and how I scaled it to $10,000 a day, but then I got burned. So check out these numbers here between Friday, June 17th and Monday, June 20th. The campaign spent $41,980 and got 585 conversions at a cost per conversion of $71.76. Now, aside from the fact that my target conversion cost was $25, all of these conversions were entirely fake. So what happened was somebody decided to attack my campaign. And I don't know who it was, and I don't know why they were doing it, and I don't know how they were doing it, but they were doing a very good job of it. Basically, what they had found a way to do was find my YouTube ads, click the YouTube ads, and then submit fake information through it as a lead. And they were doing it at a very high level. They were using fake IP addresses or spoofing their IP addresses, showing IP addresses coming from all over the United States. And they were also using real phone numbers. Now, it wasn't their specific phone number, but it was phone numbers that would be validated as being connectable in a non-VoIP phone, because we have that built into the forms to enhance our lead quality. So the campaign was running great. We were spending a few $1,000s a day. Mind you, I said my daily budget was $10,000 a day. My target lead cost was $25. And then this happened. Right? Now, what happened here as these leads were coming through and triggering a conversion event is they were just distorting the Google algorithm. My Google conversion event gets sent back to the Google campaign, and it finds more and more users that are going to complete that conversion event because they're behaving like all of the fake conversion events that are coming through. And that really fucked things up, as we can see here in the numbers. And Google's like, okay, people are converting. We're just going to keep doing this and spending money. And spend money it did until I caught it. I really don't look at my ads very frequently. I maybe look at them once every couple days, or the performance and actually what's happening. So this started on a Friday. And on a Monday, when I go in to check my reports, I caught this. And maybe the person that did this had an idea that people in my business don't check their things over the weekend, right? We clock out for the weekend and don't check their things. So anyways, yeah, this really got me here, really got burned. This one stings. No, it's not the end of my world here, but a $41,000 loss is huge. Of course, I'm not going to get a penny of this back from Google. So let me share some other details on the campaign, since you guys might be curious about it, and also what I've got up my sleeve to solve it here. This is a screenshot that I taken a while back. I have a target CPA in there at $25. And if we were to scroll down, I do have a specific lead set. This was taken very early on when the campaign was launched, and the budget was only at $200 a day. But since then, once it sticks to its target CPA and it's like, all right, this thing's working, I always just crank my daily budgets up to $10,000 basically. And very rarely do they actually hit that. If they did and they stuck the target CPA and they were real, that would be great, because I understand the value behind the conversion. So yeah, why not just get as many as I can get? Anyways, my target CPA was at $25, but let me just talk a little bit about the videos, since you guys might be kind of curious. Right? The videos start with a bold statement that identify with a pain point of the user. So I tried asking a question in some of the videos, that didn't work, but making a bold statement that identifies with a pain point really worked. For example, if you have a product that helps somebody sleep better, you might start off by saying, I don't know. Let's just say it's a sleep mask, right? Let's just say your Manta sleep mask. You might start off the video, or I would take an attempt at starting off the video by saying, it probably sucks when the sunlight shines through your window before you want to wake up, right? That would be one approach. Or maybe you sleep really sweaty. That's your issue. It really sucks when you wake up and your bed is wet from sweat. And the user's like, yeah, I can relate to that. That's how my videos were starting off. Otherwise, they were just a voice-over stock footage, so it didn't get any custom footage, and there was a call to action at the end. Click the Learn More button to find out blank. Click the Learn More button to get blank. right? So there's a very direct call to action in the videos at the end, and the videos were about 30 seconds. Plus or minus 30 seconds, say 27 to 34 seconds. So 30 seconds really is what they were. And I was spending about $600 per video via an Upwork provider. Now that said, at first I did hire a bunch of Upwork providers to kind of create videos that I had concepts for. And ultimately I saw what I got back. One of them was really better than the other. And once I found him, I said, okay, let's do 5 more or 4 more because he'd already done 1. And these were the 5 videos that I would be running. So that is some insight in kind of detail into the video that I was running. I'm not going to show you guys the video here because, well, quite frankly, nothing good comes out of showing a lot of this stuff in detail publicly, right? This is how I end up getting attacked with spam bots and stuff like that. So you can see actually in this video, or not in this video, in this slide, I did actually screenshot it. There's one of the people in my stock video footage. It was voiceover stock footage. That's how I did it. What next going forward, right? Besides for the fact that I have got an enormously high credit card bill this month, or a little bit higher than usual credit card bill this month for my advertising, without any revenue coming in, without an accounts receivable, that totally blows and I've got to pay that. But what next? How am I combating the problem? Well, my team and I, we came up with 3 ways to ultimately solve the problem. I'm going to share one of them in the video here. I'm not going to share all 3 because if the person that was behind this attack watches my YouTube channel, then they would ultimately know how to combat and continue this attack. But one of the ways that we figured out what we can do and how we can prevent this spam coming through the lead form, or more specifically, prevent it from triggering the Google conversion, is based on the assumption that it is bot traffic, and that is how bot traffic and how bots kind of behave. Rather than actually typing in individual things, like individual letters into the lead form, they tend to use what is more of like a copy and paste function. So they're just going to insert chunks into the lead form, and at least the bot that was doing this was doing that. So we have developed some custom code into our lead form that identifies that behavior of just pasting chunks into the field that is not in a natural human method. And when that happens, they still can submit the form, but it does not trigger a Google conversion. It does not trigger any conversion event and relay that back to Google. So our ads have started resuming again. They've started resuming. They've started running. We have resumed our ads. We've resumed our ads, and we are still getting these spam things coming through, but they're not triggering conversions that Google is recognizing because of how we've got it coded. So that's what we have, and that's what's working for now. And if whoever's behind this does get hip to that, we will ultimately move on. We've got some more tactics up our sleeve. So yeah, that is my YouTube ads campaign and how I got burned for $41,000 in a weekend there. If you guys found this video helpful and insightful, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. I'm signing off on this one, guys.